Hi guys, I apologize for stepping away. I had to get a drink of water. And I'm talking low because my sacred granddaughter, Olivia Ann Marie, is taking a nap and I don't want to wake her. So, but I needed to do part 2 of this video for today, Friday here, March 10th, 2017. And I wanted to do it in reference to, because soon after Trump got into office, there was these trending stories about fake news. So I wanted to throw something out here for you. I want you to think about something. Ever since, and especially since the events of 9/11/01, I want you to think about that day, where you were at, what you were doing, and what news feed did you buy into? Because I know what news feed I bought into. I bought into every mainstream media news feed that there was possibly out there after my mother brought it to my attention. Because my mother called me that morning from corrupt Cleveland, Ohio, out to Flagstaff, Arizona to tell me. And I got to tell you guys, I, Anna Andrews, will never forget the sounds of my mother's voice that morning when she called me to tell me to put on the TV. I'll never forget that. That is seared into my ears for the rest of my life, until my death, until my sacred journey, until hopefully one day maybe when I meet up with my mom again, because she's deceased now. But I got to tell you, I'll never forget the sounds of my mother's voice that morning. And that mojo, that kind of mojo, is what inspires me here today to want the truth. Not half-measured truth. We're not in a baking class, in a cooking class in my kitchen here. Full measured truth, okay? The full measured truth of the ugly, the beauty, of whatever politics or corporation or whatever it is. I believe that we all need, want, and deserve that. Don't you? I know I do. I know if my mother was here today and my father was here, he'd say, Anna, you're right. And she would say, Anna, you're right. And I can hear my ancestors saying that. So I feel that energy for myself. And I feel the same inspiration and perspiration that I put forth in these videos for my sacred offspring, my sacred family tree, my sacred offspring. And that would be my 7 beautiful grandchildren, one for each day of the week that my God has blessed me with. I am responsible. I am accountable as a grandmother. I'm not just here to put on pretty clothes, and wear dangling earrings, and to wear fashion bags that do what? What does the bling bling bags do for my grandchildren? Nothing, except to exploit them and to show them how to waste money. On what? On rich man's dreams? Okay, I'm going to throw that out there. Watch a rich man's trick, actually, not a rich man's dream, a rich man's trick. Watch from JFK to 9/11, A Rich Man's Trick. So, yeah, and by the way, folks, hi, I'm Anna Andrews, one of the founders of ForGlobalPeace.com. My grandmother lived in Manhattan, New York, 97th and Park Avenue. Let me say it again. My grandmother, my father's mother, my paternal grandmother lived in Manhattan, New York, 97th and Park Avenue, her whole entire adult life in the same building, same apartment, her whole life. Never once moved. Had the same job her whole entire life and retired from that job. That's the kind of hardworking family sacred blood that I come from. We're hardworking people, okay? And I gotta tell you, she worked for a purse design company, one of the first. AIGNER. AIGNER. That was my grandmother from New York. And us little girls growing up in corrupt Cleveland, when Grandma from New York would come to see us, she'd bring us those bags and we'd drag them around the house. They had no meaning to us in that realm of financial, like how much they were worth. We didn't get into that. We were not taught that way. So, but the bling bling stuff, we are misteaching our children by buying into fabricated lies. So we're talking about fake news here, right, folks? So remember what I said. Let's go back. Let's push the rewind button and go back to 9/11/01 and then move forward. And what I want to challenge you to do and to consider in your mind, in your mind's eyes, what stations did you listen to? Corrupt mainstream media. Did you listen to all the stations like I did? I did. I really did, and I bought into it until my other half had to give me a break check and say, "Hun, you believe this stuff?" And I was like, yeah, why not? You know, because I was born and raised to be politically loyal to my community, my state, my county, my federal government, my country, okay? That's the way I was raised, to be very patriotic. It's a naive way of living, people, to trust corrupt Main Street pro-warmongering media. It's a naive way of living, and I've realized that today. I realize that with my real brain, my real eyes, all the political lies, see? I realize that. So on the subject of fake news, what I want to challenge you to do is this. Go from 9/11/01 back and pull up every major event that has happened since 9/11/01. Major catastrophic event, you know, like whether it was a shooting incident, a bombing incident, whatever you want to call it. Pull in Oklahoma City bombing as well, folks, okay? I got to tell you, I've been reflecting about Oklahoma too, and fact is, that state doesn't have any money. So fact is, something's going on there, and what exactly is going on in Oklahoma, I don't know, but they chose Oklahoma to pull off that false flag event, and so there was a reason for it, and they know it, in the secrecy of their own false flag fabrication, if you will, and fake news. So what I'm challenging you to do is to take the news information as they spin it and go behind the scenes and search out alternative media sites. Go to site A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then compare, and contrast the information that you're given and see what the end conclusion is for yourself. See what sits and fits with you and see what you believe. And then you're going to be able to decipher who's really putting out the fake news. That's what I want to tell you, because we're not fake people. We're real people. We deserve real news. So that's what I want to say. So always Google and YouTube alternative media sites to compare and contrast what corrupt mainstream media is currently blasting at us, okay? And especially with new crisis-based storylines that fastly seem to fabricate themselves overnight. So I'll give you an example. There was a concert, I believe, in Paris, the concert in Paris, and then there was a shooting event that happened, and they used a girl. They had a reporter, journalist from England. Okay, beware of those voices too, please. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. So they had a reporter from England who was interviewing this young girl who supposedly got shot in her thigh, and it went out her buttock or something. Okay, so I want you to research that situation, the shooting in Paris, and see if you really believe what you're being presented with. Take mainstream media, that part of the story, and then take it and compare it to alternative media outlets on YouTube, whatever you need to do. Just type in the words, see whatever lines that the journalists are leading with, okay, like for example, 9/11/01. That's a leading line right there. So 9/11/01 you can type in, and then type in the word hoax next to it. Or type in 9/11/01 scandal or 9/11/01 cover-up. Take those words and bits, take those sound bites, if you will, and type them into Google and YouTube and see what pops up for you. You can do your own investigative research. You need to do your own investigative research so that you can become more enlightened with the facts and not with fiction, okay? Because the fact is, we were all lied to about the events of 9/11/01. We were all lied to, and that catastrophic event led us into the wars in the Middle East today. And those events, that event, 9/11/01, was total fabrication. And we were lied to. We were severely lied to. Those towers, the North Tower and South Tower, came down in less than 12 seconds in free fall speed. That's physically impossible for steel and concrete to blow up in powder form in less than 12 seconds. Watch my hands. That quick. That's how quick. Free fall speed. If I drop these glasses, free fall speed. No way. So the laws of it defied the tower, the North Tower and the South Tower on 9/11/01 defied the laws of physics on 9/11/01. It's impossible. So that's why I suggest that you go to a website called AE911truth.org. AE911truth.org. Richard Gage, one of the founders, and you'll get plentiful of information there. So again, when you see these shootings happening, okay, Sandy Hook, another one. Type in Sandy Hook, Google research, YouTube research, Sandy Hook hoax, Sandy Hook scandal, Sandy Hook cover-up. See what pops up for yourself. I'm only Anna Anders. I can't make this crap up. You know, and I don't want you to tell me I'm lying to you, because I don't give out fake news. I want to give out real news, the truth. And the truth is, we have been lied to, and we deserve real news, okay? We deserve it. We, the people on the planet. We don't deserve the fabricated minutia that corrupt Main Street Illuminati purple mafia has been putting out and throwing out for us to consume. I refuse to consume Hollyweird's crap and New York City's crap anymore. I refuse to consume corrupt Israel's crap. And I don't care if it's a Disney movie or not. I refuse to consume it. I refuse to support that. God, don't get me going. I refuse to support that consuming and that consumption. Okay, that's what I want to say. Real human being here. Not going to consume fake food, fake chew, fake tobacco, fake ice cream, fake sodas. Watch Sweet Misery. Sweet Misery. Watch that documentary as soon as you can. You don't want fake money in your purse, do you? Well, then you better learn about the Federal Reserve Bank, too, and find out. Because gold and silver is what really sells. That's the real money, not the paper money that they print out. The gold bars, somebody stole them. The gold bars, somebody stole them. Who has all the gold bars? Find out. The Rockefellers, Rothschilds, the 1% parasitical elite, I'll bet you. It sure the hell ain't, I don't know what you call it up there in Kentucky. Yeah, right. Okay, anyways, so yeah, we don't live fake lives. We're living real human lives. Do you want to eat fake bakery? If your daughter gets married or your son, you want a fake cake baked for the wedding? No, you want a real cake, right? You want fake chocolate on that cake or real chocolate? So you tell yourself, you tell me, you want fake news? You're going to get fake news from corrupt Main Street media. Hollyweird does that. They manufacture fakeness, see? Fakeness. Costumes, lights, camera, action, costume, that's fake. Fake stuff. We don't want it. Okay, I don't want fake hair. This is my real hair. I don't mind it getting old, but I want real hair, you know? I don't need no fake hair attached to my hair. I don't need no wigs, none of that crap. I know Grandma's going off the deep end here, but I don't care. And I want to say something else real quick. The terminology, you can tell a troll, and you can tell a troll on Facebook because right away they start talking about the term conspiracy. Conspiracy. See, the term itself, conspiracy, it was a term that was created by the CIA. COINTELPRO. Conspiracy was used just before JFK and MLK. Of course they'd have to come up with that term because they knew what they were going to do, and so they called it a conspiracy. Conspiracy theories don't hold water, supposedly, but in reality, when you look at the towers, North and South Towers, that defied the laws of physics on 9/11/01, the term conspiracy does not even apply. And why was that killing field desecrated and exploited and evidence moved to China? Why was that so necessary? To cover up. To cover up Giuliani's cover-up, politically speaking. And Giuliani knows he's guilty. Just like the Bushes know they're guilty. Just like the Clintons know they're guilty. PNAC, Project for New American Century, all the think tank, the Wolfowitz, and don't get me started with all those guys. They're guilty. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, they know what they did. So they needed a catastrophic event similar to Pearl Harbor, and they gave it to themselves. And they hoodwinked us all and sucked us all into that horse shit. The Rockefellers horse shit at that. Rockefellers like playing all sides of the game. They got the money to play it. All right. So that's all I want to say about the news. Fake news. Research it out, people. Anything that shows up here in the near future, any crisis event, research it and type in, like I said, type in the name of the event. For example, the shootings at the nightclub, the gay nightclub down in Florida. Type in gay nightclub shooting, hoax, gay nightclub shooting, fabricated, gay nightclub shooting, scandal, cover up. Type in the keywords, okay? And then when you type in those keywords, see what happens. See what pops up. Because Anna Andrews can't be all over that internet. I can't be all over. It's not just me. So who are these other people that are saying these are hoaxes? These are scandals. These are fabricated stories. Who's doing it? So same goes with the protesting too, people. I'm telling you, I called up to Bismarck and I talked to the local locos. I talked to the local locos. God, that sounds funny. I have actual videos, though, of the locals, and they kind of giggling in their voices. You could hear it even. Like, what protest? You know, some of them. So there's some legitimacy to it, but there's a lot more illegitimacy to it.